said, leaning closer. Zinachi, her 6-year-old mind unable to grasp the significance, planted a weak kiss on his lips before hopping out of the car, waving as she ran towards her classmates.
Be good, okay?
Chinedu called after her as Zinachi disappeared into the schoolyard. Once upon a time, in the family of Ebube, when the sun peeked over the horizon, casting warmth, golden layers into his spacious living room, Zinachi, the heart of the family, skipped around excitedly, her pink backpack bouncing against her back.
Chinedu is coming soon,
She chimed, her voice light and cheerful, as she hugged her favorite teddy bear. Her mother, Ada, smiled at the sight of her.
You seem excited, my baby. What's so special about today?
Nothing, Mom.
Zinachi giggled, ducking her head shyly.
I just like going to school with bro Chinedu. He's so nice.
Ada ruffled her daughter's hair lovely, on her way up the darker concurrency behind her words. Chinedu arrived promptly, as he always did, greeting the family with his unusual polite tone.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma. Zinachi, are you ready to go?
Good morning, bro Chinedu.
Zinachi said, reluctantly, running to him with her lunchbox in her hand.
Be safe.
Ada said as she waved goodbye. Ebube, reading the morning paper, he barely looked up, trusting that their dependable driver would take care of their daughter as he had for years. Chinedu's car glided smoothly through the streets. Zinachi sang a tune softly, tapping her tiny fingers on the car window. When they arrived at her school, Chinedu turned to her with his ever-present smile.
Zinachi, come here.
He said, his tone warm, yet unsettling firm. Zinachi climbed over to him obediently.
Yes, bro Chinedu.
You are such a good girl. Don't forget our goodbye kiss.
He said, leaning closer. Zinachi, her 6-year-old mind unable to grasp the significance, planted a weak kiss on his lips before hopping out of the car, waving as she ran towards her classmates.
Be good, okay?
Chinedu called after her as Zinachi disappeared into the schoolyard. Chinedu adjusted her review mirror and drove off, completely unaware that his seemingly innocent world was about to come crashing down. The next morning was different. Chinedu had called in sick, citing a fever. Ebube decided it was a good opportunity to drop Zinachi off himself, a rare chance for a father and daughter bonding. Zinachi, though excited at first, grew quieter as they neared the school.
Zinachi, why are you so quiet? Aren't you happy that Daddy is taking you to school today?
Ebube asked, glancing at her in the review mirror. She shrugged, looking out of the window. When they arrived at the school gate, Ebube smiled at her.
Goodbye, my princess. Be a good girl.
He waved at her warmly, expecting her to skip off like she always did. But Zinachi hesitated, her small brows frowning. She stood by the car, her lunchbox crouched tightly against her chest.
Zinachi,
He called, opening the car door.
what's wrong? Why aren't you going?
She shuffled her feet, then looked up at him, her wide innocent eyes filled with confusion.
Daddy, you didn't kiss me goodbye.
Ebube froze, his heart skipping a beat.
What do you mean, my darling?
Bro Chinedu always kisses me goodbye every day, and I like it.
she said, her voice light and unbothered. Ebube's breath caught in his throat. A mist of anger, confusion, and dread washed over him.
Chinedu does what?
He asked slowly, kneeling to her level. He kisses me, Daddy, she repeated simply, forcing a tight smile. Ebube nodded.
All right, my princess. Don't worry. Daddy will kiss you next time,
he said, hugging her briefly before sending her off. As he watched her run into the schoolyard, his mind crunched with questions. What was going on? Why was his trusted driver asking his child for kisses? That evening, Ebube shared the chilling revelation with Ada, his wife.
How could this happen under our noses?
Ada whispered, her hands trembling as she crushed her cup of tea.
I don't know, Ada.
Ebube said, pacing the living room.
But I will find out. I will make sure of it.
The next day, he called his close friend, Nkem, and explained the situation.
I need you to keep an eye on Chinedu when he resumes tomorrow,
Ebube said. Nkem nodded grimly.
Don't worry. I will get you the evidence you needed.
The following morning, Nkem positioned himself near the school gate, camera in hand, his heart pounding as he saw Chinedu's car pulled up. Zinachi climbed out, her bright pink backpack swinging as she approached the driver's side window. Chinedu leaned over, speaking softly to her. Then he kissed her lips, his action casually yet deeply disturbing. Nkem captured the moment with his camera, his hands shaking with anger. That evening, Ebube confronted Chinedu in the presence of the police.
How dare you?
He roared, slamming the fists on the table.
You betray my trust. You violated my child.
Chinedu stammered, his face pale.
Sir, it's not what you think. Enough.
The DPO backed, ordering his men to take Chinedu into custody. As part of the investigation, Zinachi was taken to the hospital for a full checkup. The doctor's findings were heart-wrenching. Small bruises and injuries on her special parts of her body suggested she has been subjected to physical mistreatment. Ebube and Ada broke down in the doctor's office.
How could we not notice? How could we fail her like this?
Ada sobbed, her tears soaking her husband's shoulder.
We didn't fail her,
Ebube said, though his voice trembled.
We trusted the wrong person. But we will make this right.
When Ebube presented the medical report to the police, the DPO slammed his feet on his desk.
This man is a menace to the society. He deserved the maximum punishment.
Chinedu was sentenced to 500 years imprisonment, a penalty meant to serve as a warning to anyone who dared to harm a child. Meanwhile, Zinachi began her journey of healing. Her parents showered her with love and care, ensuring she never felt alone. They explained in simple terms why Chinedu won't be around anymore and reassured her that she was safe now. Although the road was long, Zinachi's laughter eventually returned. Her parents vowed to be more vigilant and never let their work distract them from their child's well-being again. This Halloween experience united the family in the way they hadn't imagined. And though the scars of the past lingered, their bond grew stronger, their love more profound, and their resolve to protect their little girl unwaveringly. The lesson of this story is always pay close attention to your children. Listen to what they say and notice any change in their behavior. Teach them to speak up if someone makes them feel uncomfortable. Trust is important, but it's also important to verify the people around your children. Parents must always protect their children and create a safe environment where they feel loved and heard. The end.